The first day of Christmas. Dear true love, thank you so much for the partridge. What a lovely thought. You know how much I love birds. It looks great in the pear tree. I've named it Ronald. Have a wonderful Christmas. The second day of Christmas. Dear true love, wow, 2 turtle doves. I'm blown away. You are so sweet. And another partridge. You're right, Ronald would have been lonely. I'm naming her Nancy. They're all singing beautifully together. Thank you so much for the lovely gift. The third day of Christmas. Dear true love, thank you so much for the 3 French hens. 1 French hen would have been impressive enough. 3 is really something. I guess the first 2 turtle doves would have been lonely without another pair, so thank you for bringing those by as well. Ronald and Nancy seem a little confused by their new friend, whom I'm naming Mikhail, but I'm sure they will grow accustomed to him in time. Thank you again. Fourth day of Christmas. Dear true love, thank you for the calling birds. You really took it to heart when I said that I liked birds. I only got you a sweater, so please don't feel obligated to get me anything else, certainly not more birds. There isn't that much room here, and I'm quite happy with the 22 you have already brought me. It will be a challenge to provide them all with a good home. Also, not sure why you brought me 3 more French hens today. Those can't be cheap, and as you know, I already have 3. The 2 new turtle doves are fighting with the first pair, one of whom has flown into my closet and won't come out. Ronald and Nancy still seem mistrustful of Mikhail, and the new arrival, whom I have named Partridge 4 because I'm fresh out of names, is not helping things. There is no room for another tree. Thank you for the wonderful thought. Please, no more birds. The 5th day of Christmas. Dear true love, I so enjoyed our lunch today and your gift of 5 gold rings. Please tell me it's not true that you came by the house while I was gone and dropped off 4 more calling birds, 3 additional French hens, 2 more turtle doves, and another partridge. I explicitly told you not to. I'm a little frightened to go home. Really, your presence is gift enough. The 6th day of Christmas. Dear true love, geese? 6 geese? What am I supposed to do with 6 geese? I don't know where you're getting all these animals. I worry that you are a bird hoarder. One of my neighbours has already called to complain about the bird noise. Yesterday, Partridge 4 made a mess on my favourite rug, and the whole house smells like feces. I must go. One of the geese has just laid an egg. The 7th day of Christmas. Dear true love, please stop. I never did anything to you. Look, I do not want you dropping off any more birds at my home. I don't know where you got this tank of swans. They are vicious. They bite. The 12 geese are frightened of them. Partridges 5, 6 and 7 make threatening noises at me whenever I try to make them go outdoors. My house has become a hell. Stop this, please. No more birds. The 8th day of Christmas. Dear true love, oh God. When I said no more birds, I never thought that this would be your response. I don't know where you got 8 milkmaids. Do I want to know? I do not think so. At first, when they showed up on the doorstep, I was sure they had the wrong address. Then, when I realised what was going on, I tried to pretend that they did have the wrong address. But that UPS guy knows me by now because I had to sign for all those miserable birds. I tried to find them hotels, but they didn't want to leave. They said they would just stay and milk. I don't want them to stay. I don't want them to milk. I never asked for this. Can you come and take the milkmaids at least? I will figure out the birds on my own. 9th day of Christmas. Dear love, today I turned off all the lights and hid upstairs in a closet, pretending not to be home in case anyone came with a package I had to sign for. I would have gotten away with it too if that turtle dove hadn't have bitten me. There was a small crowd around the house when I came out. 9 ladies were dancing on the doorstep, and 8 more milkmaids were there with them. When I looked into the tank, the number of swans had tripled. I called you 6 times. I want to see you. I need to understand why you are doing this. Did someone tell you this was the way to impress a woman? If so, he lied. Please cease this now. I do not want anything you can send. I don't have room to house any more people. I jump at loud noises thinking a partridge is coming for me. The 10th day of Christmas. Dear you, there are 10 strange men jumping up and down in my house. They claim they are lords. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. They are frightening the birds. This morning I tried to hide from the UPS man again, but one of the milkmaids signed on my behalf. I have left my house and taken a small apartment. Do not try to find me. Do not send me anything further. Your persecution must cease. 11th day of Christmas. You. I don't know how you found me. Did I do something to you that made you hate me? I'm trying to go through my whole life to think of what I did to deserve this, but I can find nothing. In 3rd grade, I punched Zachary Malone, but he asked me to do it. I said I liked birds. Maybe I even said it would be nice to see ladies dancing. But I never said I liked pipe music. Of this I am certain. I cling to this fact. Yet there are 11 pipers piping outside my window now. One of them is holding a partridge. I think the partridge is mocking me. 12th day of Christmas. Dear Sir, most loathed and loathsome of all beings. Today I return to my home. Here is what I have. 12 drummers drumming, 22 pipers piping, 30 strange men jumping up and down, 36 ladies performing an elaborate choreographed drum pipe dance, 40 milkmaids. They have a cow with them, but I do not like to count the cow. 42 swans crowded painfully into a tank built for 7. 42 geese and more goose eggs than I can shake a stick at. 40 gold rings, although I am going to sell them to pay for the removal of all these animals. 36 calling birds. Calling. 30 French hens. 30? I thought 6 was bad. 22 turtle doves, including the one who bit me. 12 highly agitated partridges. You are sick, sick, sick. I never want to see you or speak to you again. I have been reported for animal hoarding and noise pollution. There is no surface in my home unpolluted by the touch of a filthy bird. Ronald bit a policeman today. You are a monster, and I hate you!